Welcome to the Torah Anytime Tisha B'Av burst of inspiration. We all ask the same question: how can it be? Are we so bad? Are we so good? We look around, we see a world filled with hatred. Anti-Semitism is on the rise everywhere. Nations openly call for our destruction. There's war, there's division, we call it pirud. There's machlokes, there's pain, tragedy. The headlines are relentless, so overwhelming. Anyone with half a heart should not be able to bear to see a minute of the news. And if we're honest, it's hard not to wonder, has Hashem become distant from us? Has Hashem chas v'shalom had enough? Are we living the reality of Am Levada Dishkain, of a nation scattered among the nations, left to fend for ourselves? It's a painful question, but unfortunately, it's a real one. And then we look again. We look beyond the headlines. We look at Klal Yisrael as a whole, and something doesn't fit. The equation just doesn't add up. It can't be true. Who else has Hatzalah, where complete strangers leave their families in the middle of the night to save another Yid? Who has Bika Chaylim, volunteers sitting for hours beside hospital beds, patients who are in pain, who are sick? Who has Tumchei Shabbos quietly preserving the dignity of thousands of families every single week? Who has organizations like Chai Lifeline bringing hope into the darkest moments of illness, just to name a few? Who has yeshivas like Mir, BMG, Brisk, and hundreds of others worldwide, where tens of thousands of people dedicate their lives to Torah? You ever walked BMG just up the street in Lakewood? You ever walked in there? We talk about the chashivas of Torah, and you have thousands and thousands and thousands of young light, of Bachrim, and that's just one place, all around the world. Think about the Torah, the schus of Torah. Who has organizations like A-Time helping couples fulfill their dream of building a family every day? There are countless acts of chesed, of tefillah, tzedakah, Torah taking place, most of them unseen, which is the aspect of giving in the most dignified way, not letting the other person know. We're such a sensitive nation, we care so much. Are we living through a generation of unprecedented decline, or one of unprecedented goodness? That's a question which we should all be wondering. We look around, it seems the world is so upside down. It feels the world is after us. It feels everyone hates us. Iran could blow us off with one atomic bomb because they hate us so much. Esav, Sayin, and Yaakov. But at the same time, there's so much Kedusha, there's so much Torah, there's so much Chesed in the world. What world are we living in? Has Hashem chas v'shalom become distant? Has He given up hope? Or is it possible that something else, through the fires, through the ashes, the pain, the loss, the screams, the throbbing hearts of Rachman al of children, of spouses and parents, somehow, even through that, Hashem is there? Which one is it? Is Hashem there? Or is Hashem saying, you guys are alone? This world is crazy. This is gullus. This is bitter. This is a continuation of the Churban. And I'm not here anymore. Because look, it just looks so empty, looks so devoid. What's the answer? The answer is remarkably simple. The answer is prescribed in the Torah. The Torah tells us, after describing the terrifying curses of the klala of exile, Hashem concludes with a promise, an eternal promise. Va'af gam zois biyoisem be'eretz avayim loy ma'astim v'loy ga'altim mechaloisim l'hafer brisi itam ki ani Hashem Elokeichem. Which means, yet even then, when they're in the land of their enemies, I will not reject them, nor will I abhor them, so as to destroy them or annul my covenant with them, for I am Hashem. Pasuk in Vayikra. Hashem makes us a promise. He will never forsake us. That doesn't mean we understand His ways, far from it. But as the Torah reminds us, Hanistaras l'Hashem Elokeinu, that there are things that we don't understand, beyond comprehension, they're all for Hashem, and we don't understand. But the side over here, that we have to know with certainty, is that Hashem has not abandoned us. Hashem is always carrying us. Hashem always loves us, and somehow, even in this world of chaos, even in this world of fires and of pain and of loss and of tragedy, which is too hard, too heavy to carry, but even then Hashem is there. So this is comforting. This can be the silver lining, but it leaves us with another question. What should our mindset be? We're sitting here on Tisha B'Av, and we're saying Hashem is here. But is Hashem just upset at us like a father? Should we imagine that Hashem, our Father, is just so upset with us that He has no interest in us approaching Him anymore? He's there, but we can't approach Him. We shouldn't connect with Him. He doesn't want to hear from us. And that when we cry and we're sitting on the floor, it means nothing. Hashem is saying, go home, it's wasted. Just look at the world. What are you doing? What are you wasting your time? Which is sometimes how we can feel. Look at the world. What's happening? Why is there so many pain? Why is there so much sorrows? Why is there so much loss? Why is this world falling apart? Why is the news so painful to listen to? If our Father has promised that He'll never leave us, then where is He? What's going on? How do we connect when we feel so distant? How do we reach out when we feel unwanted, forgotten, and alone? I want to share with you a Torah from the Baal Shem Tov. The Baal Shem Tov says something astounding, something you should keep in your back pocket, in your front pocket, everywhere, on Tisha B'Av and on every single day of the year. Says the Baal Shem Tov, Mashiyuchal Adam Lesakin B'Tisha B'Av. What a person can rectify, what a person can achieve on Tisha B'Av, Shu B'Shiflis Eina Yochal Lesakin B'Simchas Torah. He cannot accomplish on Simchas Torah. Shabiyamim Elu Ben Yudzayim B'Tammuz V'Tisha B'Av Yemei Ben HaMitzarim Echolim Lahasig U'Leskariv Kedugmas Hayamim Hanayraim. It's astounding. How do we understand this? Baal Shem Tov tells us, he writes it, that what we can accomplish on these days is something we can't accomplish even on the Yom Neraim. And he says, Adarach Mashal, gives a little parable. Lemelech shebizman shu bebeisei kashem alegelav. Says Baal Shem Tov, the answer is, imagine a king. Regular day, regular hours, it's impossible to reach the king. Ava b'shashu b'derech, but at the time when he's on the road, when he's like everyone else, he has to get from point A to B, from his palace, he has to get something, he has to go somewhere, visit his kid, his grandkid, his uncle. B'rchoy v'se'ir, says the Baal Shem Tov, he too has to go into the Rchoy v'se'ir. Yachol kol echol diskarav elov. Anyone can reach the king at that time. Uchamoi came b'yomim elu she kaviyachol eina melech b'beisai. Says the Baal Shem Tov, the Eibush is no different. Unfortunately, Hashem is not in His house. He doesn't have the Beis HaMikdash, and Hashem is not locked up in Shemayim. He's just like us. He's sitting with us. He's wallowing in pain. Every single one of us, if we believe in Judaism, we believe in that every single pain is too painful for Hashem. As much as we're in pain, our hearts are breaking. We can't hear it. We don't want to listen to it. We can't. Hashem is 1,000,000 times more. And Hashem has to administer it. But Hashem is, Kaviyachol, He's 1,000,000 times more in pain than us. He's Avinu Malkeinu. He loves every single one of us like a Ben Yachid. And if so, then Hashem comes out, says the Baal Shem Tov, is sitting with us in pain on the floor. He's in the Rchoy v'se'ir, like the king that's out of his palace. Hashem is there. Hashem is in the street. Hashem is everywhere. But especially during these days when Hashem is in exile and the Shekhinah is in pain, then Hashem is with us most. The Shekhinah is dispersed, it's available to us where we are, in Galus, in pain. Not on the Beis HaMikdash, not in Yerushalayim, in America, in Canada, in Africa, wherever you are, in Russia, in Switzerland. We have an opportunity that we didn't know of during the Ben HaMitzarim, where we can chap, we can attach ourselves to the Eibishter Himself. Baal Shem Tov reminds us over here that as much as we're in pain and as much as it's a confusing world, never ever forget that the Eibishter is there. Never ever forget that Hashem is in pain 1,000,000 times more than we can ever fathom, that we're in pain. And what it reminds us is that when sometimes we have questions and sometimes we're not sure, do we approach Hashem? Does Hashem even want us? Are we too alone? Are we too bitter? Does Hashem just close the door in our face? The answer is just the opposite. These days are an opportunity, unprecedented opportunity, where Hashem says, I created the pain, but I'm with you. I'm in the Rchoy v'se'ir. I am in the streets. I'm in the city. I'm not locked up. I'm not away. I'm exactly with you, holding your hand, carrying you through. That's what Tisha B'Av is about. Hashem wants us. Hashem is waiting for us. We're not weeping in vain. We're not weeping for nothing. We're not saying the kinnis, we're not fasting. It's all to show Hashem that we're with Him. And Hashem says, the more you're with me, the more you're mechake kates, the more you mis'abel on Yerushalayim, and the more you realize it's a painful, bitter world, the sooner I'm going to return and restore this world into a happy place, into a delightful place, into a place of Shechina, into a place of Melech Haaretz Gevodah. When we realize this, when we internalize this and come back to Him and realize the opportunity that we didn't know we have, that the Baal Shem Tov enlightens us to, that Hashem is B'rchoive Se'ir. Yes, the world is a very sad place, but Hashem is even sadder. And when we realize that and we come to Him and we're together in the pain, we say, Hashem, I want you to end this. I want this all to be obliterated, for the world to be a happy place, and I know the only address is you. When we show Hashem that we realize it's all Him, we show Hashem that we're welcoming, we're begging, we're beseeching, Hashem, bring your Shekhinah back. Then Hashem says, I'm ready. And don't stop. It's year after year that we say the same messages, but don't stop, because until we keep on going, banging at it, that's what we need. And this year would be the last year, but we be zeicha that we connect to Hashem, we daven to Hashem, and don't think Hashem is cast away, Hashem put us away. No, Hashem is b'rchoiv se'ir, chaparayin, make it happen, make it real, and we be zeicha to the geula, the car of mamash.